She opened her eyes after being in a coma. 6 months earlier, Sarah had been in a late-night car accident. A truck ran a red light. She never saw it coming. And the first thing she noticed, looking around, was that nothing felt paused, nothing felt suspended in time. And when she asked for her phone, the nurse handed it to her with a hesitant smile, unaware that the device in Sarah's hands would unravel everything. The battery was nearly full. Notifications were recent. Messages had been sent just days ago. At first, she assumed her family must have updated people while she was unconscious, but when she opened her social media accounts, her stomach tightened. There were posts written in her voice, replies to comments that sounded exactly like her, photos uploaded within the last week. According to timestamps, she had been active, responsive, present, but she had been lying motionless in a hospital bed, machines breathing for her. The confusion deepened when she checked her bank account. Grocery purchases, online orders, subscription renewals, utility payments. Nothing frozen. Nothing flagged. Payroll deposits had continued like clockwork. Her employer had no record of medical leave. Work logs showed activity from her credentials. Emails had been answered. Meetings had been attended. According to every digital record that defined modern existence, Sarah had never disappeared at all. When she asked hospital administration to confirm her admission dates, something even stranger surfaced. There was no extended insurance freeze, no financial inactivity marker, no digital indication of a 6-month medical absence beyond the physical room she had occupied. It was as if two versions of her had existed at once, one unconscious and silent, the other moving through life seamlessly. Her family insisted they had visited weekly. They had sat beside her bed. They had held her hand, which meant someone else had been maintaining the illusion outside those hospital walls. Passwords had been changed recently, not months ago. A secondary phone number had been attached to her identity. Cloud storage logs showed activity from unfamiliar devices. Location history traced small, careful movements. Grocery stores, coffee shops, her apartment building. Security footage from the building revealed a figure entering with her key fob during the months she was hospitalized. The person wore a cap pulled low. They never looked at the camera. They stayed only minutes at a time, just long enough to collect mail, just long enough to keep utilities active, just long enough to keep Sarah alive on paper. The visits stopped the exact day she regained consciousness. Not the day she was discharged, not the day her family announced her recovery, the day she opened her eyes. Within 48 hours, unfamiliar devices were removed from her accounts. The secondary phone number vanished. Cloud backups were wiped. Whoever had been living as Sarah did not panic. They did not scramble. They simply erased themselves with precision, as if the only purpose had been to maintain continuity until a single question was answered. Would she wake up? Because if Sarah had never opened her eyes, her digital life would have continued indefinitely. Payments processing, posts appearing, records updating, a ghost existing perfectly in the system while her body remained still. There was no dramatic confrontation, no sudden arrest, no furious escape caught on camera, just silence. And that was the part that unsettled her most. They hadn't stolen her identity in desperation. They had preserved it carefully, patiently, methodically. They didn't need to replace her. They only needed to keep her functioning long enough to see if she would return. And the moment she did, they disappeared.